Okay, pre-show shenanigans. Wednesday, October 4th, when we're recording this. Today, got a national notification alert. Kind of like an Amber Alert, but
I'm very disappointed.
Turn this one off.
Well, I actually did turn it off.
Oh, you can disable this?
Well, no, you couldn't disable it, but like my thing just started blaring, and I instinctively just cleared it, and it just stopped.
So that's kind of where the problem is right there. We'll start off with the alert itself. For a national alert.
Very disappointing.
Yeah, like that thing needs to be going off for at least 5 seconds. At least 5 seconds.
By the way everybody was talking about it, I was expecting my ears to be bleeding from the how loud it was going to be and how many phones were going to be going off at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of under the impression that like now I was in a classroom, or not technically not a classroom, a little breakout room before. And I was expecting to hear it throughout the whole
the building. Yeah.
No, that did not happen. I was very disappointed. I also, okay, let's get on this topic. So the alert sound that it's made, it's kind of like a very generic, basic, not like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not like shitting my pants that I'm about to get hit by like a nuke or something.
So I forget which country. I think it might be Switzerland, but their like national security
it's scary.
Sound is terrifying.
It's
sounds
scary.
Like the purge is beginning.
Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna be a good editor today.
Oh, are you going to pop it in right now?
It's going in. Just if you're wearing headphones, all right. I'm warning you right now. I'm warning you right now, but I'm putting it in right in 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go.
So I'm currently Googling scariest country alarms.
I think Switzerland is number 1.
So there's Chicago allegedly has a terrifying tornado warning sound.
Well, all the tornado sounds, all the sirens and the alerts are different things. Tornado sirens are scary as shit. All right, I've heard them.
So the tsunami siren in Maui, we're gonna disclude that.
We're just talking your phone alerts. Not like sirens you hear going off. No, literal phone alerts.
Okay. So the first one I found was a rocket siren, so we're gonna skip past that one. So the one I could find, an outdoor warning system in Newberry County.
Where's that?
I'm quickly gonna play it for myself right now to see how terrifying it is, and I'll give you guys a review. Is it playing? I don't hear it right now.
Oh, it's about to blow up.
Nope. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Yep. Nope. Terrifying. All right.
Newberry. You said Newberry alarm?
Yeah. Newberry alarm. Look that one up.
Yeah. Don't. I should not put that one in here.
Don't. That one sounds like yeah, like a.
Hold on. Now I have to go and find it. Now I have to go listen to it.
Fair enough.
Said it's
okay. Newberry County.
Newberry County alarm.
Alarm or siren. I think it should be.
Okay, so alarm/siren. All right. Okay. Is it like a YouTube video? What is it?
I had a link. Yeah, it should be on YouTube.
Okay. All right.
If you just look up,
it's the tornado siren. It's a tornado siren.
I'm not entirely sure. They just said siren.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
It might be a tornado siren, and if that's the case, then we got to take it off the list. But hey, that one's up for you to debate. I swear that I think Switzerland had. Oh yeah, now you're hearing it. Okay, there you go. I think Switzerland is a terrifying siren.
Dude, it sounds like a buzzsaw is going through my ear.
Yeah. No, it sounds like I'm in like a wood shop class. It's not.
No, but all right. What we will say is for it being the national test.
For it's supposed to be.
I
like
want to
a
be
national-
hearing like I want to be defecating in my pants with how scared I am.
Actually, okay. I'm trying to think what is like a jingle or a song that a majority of Americans would immediately be alerted by.
Oh,
I
know
my
what it
answer.
is. Can I go first?
Sure.
Whopper, Whopper,
Yep,
Whopper,
the Whopper song. Yes. So if you want to get everyone's attention immediately, if everyone's phone unanimously at the same time just went Whopper, 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 I mean, everyone would pay attention.
Imagine it's like a tsunami alert or something. Asteroids about to hit the Earth, and the alert is
the advertising.
The alert. No. I'm not even gonna lie.
Woo!
That might be the scariest thing physically possible. Is asteroids about to hit the planet Earth, and you hear Whopper.
That's what you hear as you're about to go out. Like,
I don't think it can. I don't think any noise could be scarier than that. That's
Friday,
like
Rebecca Black.
No. Whopper might top that.
Okay.
Whopper might top that.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? You know what might top that? Even top that? What does the fox say?
Oh,
Ring, ding,
I'm
ding,
not
ding,
sure
ding.
how the young generations would respond to that.
Oh, scared. So scared.
Yeah.
Or really confused.
Probably. But we go straight to the part where they're like ding ding ding.
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
say what the fox say, just make the
what if it
noises.
was Oppa Gangnam Style? What if it was Gangnam Style?
That would get everyone excited and happy. That'd be the exact opposite of what they're trying to do.
The
everyone
Barbie
would
song?
get up dancing.
The Barbie song?
We're talking
the original. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
I think that would just arouse too much anger. I could be wrong though. Like personally, I play that Barbie song on blast, but like
if you know what I would want to hear? You know what would really get me scared? This is what would actually make me shit my pants. I start hearing Duel of the Fates from the Phantom Menace from Star Wars.
I was gonna say, and Patrick Mahomes has won his 8th Super Bowl. That would
yeah. Jordan Love is the next Packers generational quarterback.
Jordan Love has cemented himself as a Hall of Fame quarterback. Oh my God, you'd be crying.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Okay, last thing I just want to say while we're on this topic, to any middle schoolers out there who brought their phone, had it in their pocket, and they're not allowed to have their phone at school, thoughts and prayers out to you.
Prayers are with you guys.
I thought of all of you guys, any middle schools out there with a no phone policy, and to all those kids who
I'm also not
playing Madden Mobile at lunch. I know you are.
I'm not gonna lie though, the fire alarm in my school is probably scarier than what just happened today.
If I were to compare it to the
how was it last week?
Yeah,
how was it last week?
Yeah, that was way more terrifying than the national alert, and it wasn't a terrifying fire alarm.
So, Hey, national alert system. National alert system. Step your shit up. Step your shit up. All right.
Yeah. You guys are weak as shit right now. All right.
Unacceptable.
Embarrassing. Really.
Unacceptable.
You saw the shit. What county? Newberry County.
Newberry County.
Shit they're doing over there. You see the innovation they got going over there.
They got the buzzsaw going, right?
I mean, what are our engineers doing? Building like anti-nuke defenses? No, make a better alarm. Spend the money on things that actually matter, like alarms. But okay, all right. Unless you got anything else on this, I don't think.
I'm just disappointed.
Maybe you do. I don't know.
I'm disappointed.
We'll save it when we get to the MLB section, though, when that runs a little dry. But okay. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Waterboy Podcast. Today it is episode 158. Massive week of college football coming up. MLB playoffs are in full swing, and we have our first eliminated team. But more importantly, Everett, the greatest coach of all time made my dreams come true this morning. J.C. Jackson is back on the Patriots. When I'm, in that Chargers in-season wish list I made last week, I literally didn't go in the TikTok clip, but I said, I know it's not a possibility that J.C. Jackson's going to get traded. I know, but this is a wish list, guys. But it actually happened. We'll get into that more in the NFL section. But Bill,
how many more wins do you think your team gets now that he's off the team?
Now, exaggerated answer, 17, but realistically, one more We'll
feel
go
like
from
that's pretty
9 and
sizable.
8 till we'll go from 9 and 8 to 10 and 7.
Okay. You know what? That's acceptable.
Yeah.
It's acceptable. That's the reason why they were 0-3.
Well,
0-2.
0-2.
0-2. 0-2.
Should have been 0-3, but your fucking team gave us a win. So got no one to blame but yourself there.
You're welcome.
Yeah, ironically,
I don't know.
My coach is no longer on the hot seat. We'll save it for the NFL segment. We'll save it for the NFL segment. Okay, all right. Starting off, real quick. Just had to shout out. I'm repping the PSG jersey today, but I had to shout the boys from Newcastle, beating down PSG 3-1. And
Newcastle's looking good. They're looking good.
0.02 expected goals today. All right, Mbappe literally blanketed. Okay, it was like watching prime Revis Island going up against who were some other, was Randy Moss?
Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson.
Let's say he matched up with Andre Johnson. You know that graphic I'm talking about?
Yeah. He did go against Randy Moss. He did do that.
So yeah, I mean, Mbappe got bottled up. I
appreciate the football comparison.
Yeah, no, I have to put it in those terms.
Yeah,
no one understands it. It's also really fun. Putting football players or teams in NFL, or more so my favorite, college football terms. There's actually a good amount of comparisons between college football and European soccer because there's multiple different leagues. There's like so many moving parts and stuff that I'd actually compare it to college football to a degree. But okay, MLB news. If I remember this correctly, Everett, did you pick the Rays to make the World Series?
That was one of the picks, yes.
Was that the preseason one or the one
preseason was preseason.
Oh, okay. So both of our preseason World Series matchups have been eliminated. That's all right. We moved.
I think I said in this one for now, I think I said Astros and
Braves.
Fucking Braves. But so my excited
right now, and I hope they bounce the Braves. But.
My excited answer was the Dodgers and who's on the other side of the fucking bracket? The Orioles. Okay. That's who. That was
Dodgers
my excited
over Stros in 6. Give us some.
Or maybe I said Orioles and Braves. I think that's what it was. I think I said Orioles and Braves.
Yeah, I mean Orioles are a fun team right now. We'll see how they do without Bautista. He's their closer. He's out. But I still like him a lot. But okay, MLB stuff. This is more so going to be about the Dodgers. Okay, so D-backs and the Brewers. Nice little series right now. D-backs pulled away at the end there, got the win. So last episode I was talking about how we'd much rather play the Diamondbacks, and the Brewers don't even want to really think twice about that when we look at our hitting numbers. Against the Diamondbacks, had a 268, 366, 481 slash line, 850 OPS. But against the Brewers, 236, 305, 432 slash line for a 740 OPS. So almost a full point higher against the Diamondbacks and the Brewers hitting wise. However, Everett, what I failed to look at was our pitching numbers against both teams. I'll put a finger up on that. That's on me. But what I noticed was startling. Almost, wow, eye-opening. Against the Diamondbacks, I don't have our team ERA, but I have the Diamondbacks hitting stats against the Dodgers.
Okay, all right.
Against the Dodgers, the Diamondbacks have a 247, 297, 383 slash line for a 680 OPS. Not good. That's the Diamondbacks. Against the Brewers have a 155, 207, 293 slash line against us for a 500 OPS. That's the equivalent of the Dodgers playing a AA minor league team. So we hit the D-backs better than the Brewers, but we pitched the Brewers better than we pitched any other team in the MLB.
I said this to you. I don't know if you've changed your mind since we had this conversation the other day, but I had said I would much rather have us play against the team we bat well against than the team we pitch well against, because I feel like batting is a little bit more consistent than pitching can be.
And I'm also just more concerned about, I am concerned about the Dodgers pitching, but
when was the
just
last
from
time we
recent
hold
memory,
on? Let's look at this. When was the last time we played the Brewers? I want to see who our pitchers were that series.
This season?
This season. I want to see who our pitchers were that
figure that out.
that series.
Take me a second, but
I'm looking too. Hold on, because we played them August 15th. I would feel like that would be the last time that we played them, August 15th,
16th, 17th.
So we had Bobby pitched, Kershaw pitched, and Caleb Ferguson pitched.
Gave up 3 runs over those 3 games.
And who gave up the 2? I want
14 runs over those 3
did
games.
Did Bobby give up those 2? One. He gave up 1. Bobby gave up 1 of those runs.
Sure.
Yeah. Wait.
I'm cool. I mean, I'm rocking with Bobby because Bobby's rocking with us. So
I
got no problem with Bobby. God, no problem.
Yeah, and luckily for Bobby's sake, we are not going to. Well, actually, luckily for Clayton's sake, we are not going to the game this weekend.
Yeah, no, we're helping him out.
We're
playing our part. Like I know, like in the past, like prior to the season, I had been undefeated at Dodger Stadium for a while. This year, I'm 0-2. Like things need to change.
My records. No. You're not 0-2. We won when I came.
Oh shit, we did win.
I haven't lost.
I'm forgetting because the Dustin May, that was just an L. So I completely forgot.
Well, yeah, that's the running thing. I mean, we will end our pitcher's career, but when we're both there, but we will also win the game. So it's a give or take. If it's the World Series Game 7, we better be on the phone. Next flight in, Dodgers, like you better be calling us up. Doesn't matter who's pitching. You want that title? Me and Graham got to be there. Okay.
But going back to your original question, now I would usually always pick the hitting. So we hit the D-backs better, give us that matchup. And also, other than the Padres and the Giants, give me our division rivals. Give us the D-backs or the Rockies.
Real quick, can I just add a stat for the last time we played the Diamondbacks?
Sure.
All right. Last time we played the Diamondbacks, we gave up 5 runs. The comparing factors, the game that Bobby pitched, we gave up 4.
Say that one more time.
So in the series versus Milwaukee, which was at Dodger Stadium, in the series versus Diamondbacks was also at Dodger Stadium. All right.
Yeah. We
had the same 2 playoff pitchers pitching. So Kershaw and Bobby. All right. Caleb Ferguson. And then who was the other one for this? Pepe was where are the other 2? So in those 2 outings, all right. For the Bobby outing, Dodgers put up basically the same amount of runs, but Bobby let up 3 more runs. So 7-4 instead of 6-2. And in the outing for Kershaw, we put up 9 runs. Kershaw let up 1 run, same amount versus Milwaukee. So, I mean,
that's true. And like the thing about that, we did our research on the bullpen's ERA when they enter in the 6th inning or later is very good. The bullpen, I mean, I'm not sure if you've known this, Everett. Brusdar Graterol has a 0.26 ERA since the All-Star break.
Yeah, ever since his mom came up, he's been cooking.
I mean, like we saw him doing his pregame shenanigans, throwing the ball on the 15th deck. But
literally intentionally throwing it above every child possible.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I do really like about both of our matchups is that bullpen hasn't given up a run to either team in our last appearances, other than Yarbrough against the Brewers. But like the bullpen looks pretty nice against both opponents, which makes me very excited. But the one thing that I'm looking like the Brewers, among all 29 teams we play in the MLB, our lowest hitting numbers allowed are against the Brewers. Like we pitch the Brewers better than any team in the MLB. And like, that's got to count for something. I agree with you. We have an 860 OPS against the D-backs. I mean, what the hell? I mean, we're the Monstars out there against the D-backs. But the Brewers are a single A baseball team when they hit against us.
So
we gotta weigh these options.
I mean, which pitching staff are you more scared of? Is the other question.
Brewers.
Closers too.
Yeah.
By the way that the Dodgers play, and at least historically in the playoffs, when we're gonna need those runs late in the game, I don't know if I want to go against the Brewers in that back half.
I get what you mean. So,
and I mean, like I've said before too. By the way, I've said that I don't love playing the Diamondbacks because I've watched the Dodgers implode versus them, and the Diamondbacks just for whatever fucking reason do well.
Well, they had a really hot start,
but
they caught us.
But what I will also add, though, I like playing against the Diamondbacks better, not just because of that matchup, but because if you just think about it right now, just think about the way the playoffs are lined up. Mm-hmm. Out of any of those teams that are playing to play in right now, the team that would have the best shot of just doing whatever and making it all the way is the Brewers. Out of all those teams, I'm saying, like, if you just think, if you think about the play-in teams right now,
wild card teams,
just think about the play-in teams, all right?
Who has the best chance to make it to the World
Series? Just to make it by just like thinking about the team and just like how the team plays and all this stuff. In my opinion,
we're looking at the Brewers themselves, not their matchups.
Nothing. Just thinking physically of the Brewers. I would say that they, on paper, are kind of like that team that I'd be like, yeah, I could see them just doing something, screwing around, doing something, making it all the way.
Why?
Just because I'm on, like, to me, out of the Diamondbacks, the Brewers, the Marlins, and the Marlins,
the Phillies.
Take that back. I take it back. But I'm just saying in general, like, if I'm thinking about the Brewers, like, I could see the Brewers much more than the Diamondbacks just showing up and playing better.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, to be honest, I'm very happy that these are the two potential teams.
Oh no, I'm very happy as well.
If the Reds made the playoffs, it would have broken my heart watching us get bounced by the Reds. It would have killed me because we would have gotten bounced bad. Brewers, I feel good about. So the one really good thing about the game yesterday, we'll move on from this. Both pitchers, both the D-backs and the Brewers starters got pulled in the third inning. They went to the bullpen early.
They're burning.
We're rooting for the Brewers to win today. We want to go 3 games, and we want arms.
The one last thing I just want to say about the MLB before we move on is looking at the matchup that we had versus Atlanta. I'm not trying to get ahead of ourselves, but just looking at that as a prospective matchup we could have in the playoffs. All right. Obviously, it was a 4-game series. We lost 3 of those games. But the one game that we did win, the very last game of that series, was the game that Bobby pitched versus their starting lineup. And Charlie Morton was the pitcher for the Braves. Mm-hmm. The fact that Bobby pitched very well against Acuna, who was very hot at the time, by the way, makes me have a little bit of hope for us going into that series if we get there. On top of that, Kershaw was not playing at that time either. So
I mean, just going back to that game 1 that we ended up losing to Atlanta. So Lance Lynn got absolutely shelled. Okay, gave up 6 runs in the second inning. Okay, now a majority of Dodger teams I know in the past, if we were ever down 6-1 in a game, chalk it up. Switch off. We are on to tomorrow. But this Dodger team did not fold in that game, okay? After we were down 6-1, we give up another run. We're down 7-1. Score 3 runs. Score 2 runs. Score another run. Now, this is one thing very, very enticing to me, that when we were down 7-1, the bullpen went, let me get this correct, 5 2/3 innings, no runs, 2 hits, 1 walk. Now it's just Lance Lynn. We just got to get through 5. Just 3 through 5.
I haven't gotten to see our actual bullpen for the playoffs. Who are 1 to 3?
If I have Dodgers don't need to. I don't think we actually need to announce the playoff.
We don't need to until
literally the game begins. Game 1 starts. But I'm hearing right now, Lance Lynn might.
Kershaw's pitching 1 and Bobby's
yanked.
pitching 2.
Yep.
Outside of that, I mean,
yeah, I got no fucking idea who's number 3. No idea. We'll see.
Pepe?
We'll see
Pepe?
I'm not sure if he's gonna make the roster.
I mean, right now the starting pitching lineup 1 through 5 is Kersh, Lance Lynn, Bobby, Ryan, Pepio, and Emmett Sheehan. So
yeah, no, Pepio is definitely going to be at worst game 4. Sheehan actually might get the nod.
It's so bad.
Crazy.
All right. All right. Okay.
Crazy.
All right.
But I mean, hey, like we won 100 games this year, despite literally our 5 best starting pitchers either not playing this year or missing extended time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's very true. It's very true. And you know what? That kind of makes me feel good about the future.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be worse. It could be way worse.
Could be way worse.
Rays right now. October's already over for them. But okay. All right. Moving on. Okay, college football got some quick little updates. Real quick, everyone, I want to hear your opinion on this. First things first. Today, the NCAA officially banned jersey photo shoots on unofficial visits, which means there will be no more cringy ass Brian Kelly LSU 360 camera dancing videos. This is one of the biggest shames of all time in college football. That was phenomenal content. Great memes came out of that Brian Kelly video. And, this is a step backwards. Okay. While we have been making progress with NIL, this is a step backwards. Okay. Be better, NCAA.
I don't really get that. And I'm just going to say this. I mean,
one person online, some old ass head, was saying that like there are some recruits who cared more about posting their picture than actually talking. Which
I think what's going to happen now is they're still going to do the photo shoots. It's still going to happen, except the players probably don't get the pictures. It probably is just kept with the team until they sign. If they sign, then they get the pictures.
Then they get the pictures.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. I'm dead serious. It's probably what's going to happen.
We'll have to wait and see. Official visits, you could still do it. It's just the unofficials.
Oh, well.
Unofficials.
Yeah, it's still probably.
But yeah, I mean, come on, NCAA, be better. But the more fun news. There were rumors yesterday. I'm not sure if you saw this, but there were rumors that Michigan State wanted to interview my hero, Urban Frank Meyer, for their head coaching spot. Today, Urban Frank Meyer himself announced that he is not interested in interviewing for Michigan State. I just want to get this out there now. Obviously, I know Urban Meyer would not go to Michigan State, but I played with it in my head for a little bit and thought to myself, Urban to Michigan State, that would hurt a little bit because it's Big Ten and we'd have to play him every year. But I was thinking of the college football jobs that Urban Meyer would accept. And in case you're about to call me out and be like, who the hell would hire Urban Meyer? There's a lot of SEC teams that would take Urban Meyer in a heartbeat.
I'm not going to argue that in college, but the way that he performed in the NFL is completely deplorable.
This is college. I was thinking, like, Urban would only go to a really top university. He wouldn't take Michigan State.
Also, I'm just going to be honest, though, in the day and age that the NCAA is running things right now, I don't know how well an Urban Meyer ran program would do.
What do you mean?
Well, we'll keep things on the DL, but Urban,
I kind of have an idea what you're hinting at here.
Yes.
Maybe a little the bar photo of him and his nice salmon jacket.
Well, that, but also
what, kicking his kicker?
That maybe a little bit of that.
Physically abusing his players.
Definitely a bit of that, yeah.
Okay. So when I think about Urban Meyer, I think of what does Urban Meyer do best? Recruiting players. Why does he recruit players well? Because he's got a history of guys that he put in the NFL. Now, other coaches will immediately negative recruit and say, well, look what he did once he got to the NFL. I know. But Urban knows that. Urban knows those other guys are going to be saying that. So I don't know what his comeback is, but he has one. I mean, he has 3 natties. Him and Saban are the only 2 active coaches with natties at 2 different schools. So,
well, Urban Meyer's not active.
Or not active, my bad. Only 2.
When was Urban's last natty?
2014.
It's almost 10 years ago.
I mean, I get that, but I think 4.
I'm just saying, true, but I just legitimately think that if Urban Meyer went to coach a team now, I think that his style
I
might
have the one
not
culprit that
translate.
Yeah, right now the LSU Tigers would take Urban Meyer in a heartbeat. And
no, 100%.
A heartbeat.
I'm just saying, I don't know if his style of both coaching and play calling would do well.
He doesn't play call.
Oh, he doesn't do that anymore?
He's never done play call.
Well, he does play design though. He
not really.
Didn't he develop the whole
he's offense? Like West Coast. Yes, he didn't do that shit. That was that guy, Dan Mullen. Remember, Tim Tebow went to Florida to save Dan Mullen. he went there to cure Dan Mullen.
True.
Remember that.
True.
Remember that, everyone.
That was not on Netflix documentary.
But yeah, no, the Urban Meyer thing, the only team that I actually think could potentially go after him is LSU. That's it.
Florida? Go back to Florida?
I just don't think they would. I think that's just in the past. Maybe. And Billy Napier's on the hot seat. So
yeah.
Potentially Florida, Miami, maybe. But Cristobal's doing a good job this year.
Will UCLA, if it was open?
It would be obviously Ohio State. He'd take Michigan, USC, Texas, Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Auburn.
Maybe Florida.
Maybe Florida. Auburn too. Like if they went up to Urban's going to Auburn.
It's got to be the prestigious programs.
Yeah. Like Michigan State does not cut it.
No.
UCLA does not either. But okay, we got some fun games this week, Everett. Got some fun games this week in college football. The first one I want to ask you about, because we referenced it 2 days ago, the number 11 Alabama Crimson Tide will go into Bryant-Denny Stadium. Is that Texas A&M? Bryant-Denny? No, Bryant-Denny's Alabama. I don't know what Texas A&M. Allen Field? Kyle Field?
Texas A&M.
A&M, whatever.
Kyle Field. College Station.
Field. I know it's College Station. I was trying to think of
Kyle Field.
I chunked it. Alabama will be going on the road, taking on Texas A&M. Alabama is only a 1.5 point favorite in this game. What if I also told you, though, that Texas A&M starting quarterback is out for the season? Their backup will be starting this game. But still, the line is only -1.5 for Alabama. Thoughts?
I think that just kind of goes to show you that Alabama is not the dynasty that people thought that they could still be.
They're not in a dynasty state right now.
No, I know, but I'm still saying that legacy that the program has built over the last 10 years, I think that kind of shows to people now that it's over. It's
close to being over.
Close. I just think that it also I think it also shows one that an 11 that they shouldn't actually be the 11 seeded team, the 11th ranked team. I think you being a 1 point favorite over an unranked team, even if it's Texas A&M, I think it's a little absurd. I think that if you're going to be ranked that highly, ranked in the top 15, you should at least be a 10 point favorite, a 7, not even a 7, like a 10 point favorite. If you're going to be ranked 11th,
specifically Texas A&M.
No, just in this is a general. This is a general statement. Like I feel like if you're going to be ranked 10 or 11, whatever, top 15, right? Just in general, if you're ranked high and you're playing against an unranked opponent, even if it is Texas A&M, I feel like being a 1 point favorite is like that's
the 1 point favorite startling to me.
That's a little concerning.
The one thing I will say though, now Texas A&M, I'm not gonna act like I'm hiding it. I hate Texas A&M. Okay, they're the biggest cheaters on the planet.
Well,
Look at their 2021 recruiting class.
Don't go off like on Ole Miss like that, okay?
They're
in
bad,
game.
Don't get me wrong.
In game.
Oh well, that as well.
Yeah,
but that's the whole SEC. It's not just Ole Miss.
I don't know. It was pretty bad.
Well, they're culprit number one. I will give you that. I'll give you that. Right now, from the AP poll, Texas A&M is ranked as the 28th team in the country.
Okay. All right. Not as bad. Not as bad as I thought, but at the same time, still, if it's Bama and you're a top, we'll say 10 team, they're at 11 right now. If it's still a 17-point difference, a 1-point game like that is.
Wait, what? 17 point? Wait.
If you're saying that Texas A&M is 28 technically in the poll right now, and Bama's 11.
Oh, you're talking like a poll ranking.
Okay. I'm saying if it's a 17-point difference, like I feel like being a 1-point favorite is like that's like kind of absurd. That kind of tells me that they shouldn't be ranked 11.
I would say for many years, yeah, I would agree with you. Yes. This is a weird year though. There's probably never been this much parity in college football. The difference between the number 1 team in the country and the number 5 team in the country is not as big as it has been for the past 10 years. Like over the past 10 years.
It's just also crazy to me to see that Bama is not.
Was big.
It's also just crazy to see Bama not being a heavy.
Yeah, it's
favorite.
shocking. It is, especially with A&M not having their starting quarterback. Like, what the hell? But I agree with you for the most part there, startling line and everything. But Texas A&M is not an easy place to play at. Texas A&M, not easy. College Station, not easy to play in.
No.
That's going to be a rowdy crowd. This is going to be the most energetic crowd all season for Texas A&M. This is their Super Bowl, literally. I'm picking Bama to win this game. But damn, I don't think I've ever been this interested in an Alabama game other than Texas earlier this year.
Yeah.
I'm ready to say if they lose this, it's done.
You think Nick Saban would retire?
Yeah, last year. If they lose this game, Nick's done.
You can't take it.
Because it's the NIL, it's the portal, there's just so much extra shit on his plate that I don't think he wants to deal with. Kirby has the energy to deal with it.
It's a fair point.
Anymore. Dabo's obviously been bitching about it too. So yeah, I mean,
if you're anything, Bama,
that's the reason Urban won't come back. Transfer portal, because Urban would lose a lot of players in the portal every year. He'd gain a lot too, but that extra shit, I don't think he'd be willing to put up with it.
Yeah.
Like Brian Hartline himself has said, like
Brian Hartline, Alabama's next head coach.
Hey, I'm not saying no. But Brian
all right, next game. Let's get into your next game here, so we can get in the NFL real quick.
Last thing, Red River shootout, Red River rivalry. Sorry, my bad. Oklahoma against Texas. Now this is the Cotton Bowl. Texas is a 6.5-point favorite for this game, which I kind of feel like maybe should be a little bit more, but Oklahoma has silently been very good this year. Now, last year, Oklahoma was obviously fucking awful. Okay. Brent Venables in year 1 did not go how I expected it to, but Oklahoma looks a lot better this year. Dylan Gabriel's also, fully healthy. That helps a lot too. Don't get me wrong. Now I'm picking Texas to win this game, but give me Oklahoma to cover. Give me Oklahoma to cover. I think this could be a really close game. I think we actually might get a classic shootout right here. I'm really excited for this game. If Texas wins this, though, back officially. I
think that it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think Texas wins by 10.
Okay. I'm just very excited for this game. Last year, Texas absolutely embarrassed the living shit out of Venables in his debut game. Well, as head coach debut game in the rivalry. So I expect to see a much more motivated Oklahoma team. I expect to see a Oklahoma team on fire, angry and mad. So give me Oklahoma to cover, Texas to win still. And yeah, Ohio State's going to whoop Maryland's ass. But fun fact of the day, Maryland has not lost a game since they lost to Ohio State last year. So I'm just going to.
They also play against Ohio State very well.
Yeah, like they always do. They have our number. I'll never forget 2018. Dwayne Haskins had to go down the field last second, like actually use his legs and run in a touchdown. And I was like, what the hell is
almost
going on?
Lost, by the way, almost lost. Was it last year too versus them?
I think
close game last year, yeah. Okay, all right, NFL, and then we'll wrap up. I won this past week.
Oh. I gotta real quick do a formal shout out to Bill Belichick.
Okay, I got you.
Bill, I can never say you never did anything for me personally, okay? Because this was probably the most gracious and generous act anyone's ever done for me as a Chargers fan. So to Bill Belichick, thank you so much for getting JC Jackson back. I know he's also the GM. So Bill is the GM. He was the one looking at that contract and he was like, fine, we'll take this shithead. He's going to be great when he goes back to the Patriots. I can almost guarantee it. Well, maybe not great, but he's going to be good. But thank you so much, Bill. I don't even know what we got in return. We probably gave them cash
6th round pick
to give up JC Jack. Oh, regardless. Also, I think that actually might be like one of the first times Telesco has acquired a pick in a while.
Well, there was another trade that he did where he got one earlier in the season. Remember? I don't remember what it was for, but he did something. Yeah, he did something where you remember. I
Dustin
remember
Hopkins, the kicker. Woo, traded our second kicker. Yes. Smart man. We got a GM with a plan back there. But thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. Oh, and also real quick, apparently Jonathan Taylor was a full participant in practice. And Cooper Kupp, according to
off RAR.
According to Sean McVay, somebody listed Kupp as limited, but quote from McVay, yeah, he's full go. He's not going to be limited. But that kind of terrifies me because Sean McVay always lies. So Kupp probably is limited. But yeah, anyway, I'll let you have your moment.
I mean, I'm not really having my moment. I got to be dialed in. All right. I'm dialed in. We don't accept 1 week. It's got to be week after week after week. All right.
That's true.
All right. That's true. I won last week. Grant took a fat L.
Yeah. Awful week.
Awful week. So he has to go first.
Worst week of the year. So yeah, I went 9-7 last week. I think in the early slate, I think it was 2-5.
Yeah.
6.
I went 14-2.
Yeah. So a very solid week. +5 differential on the win total for you this week. I'm now under 60% on picks on the year. I know. I'm fucking dumb.
And I am almost at 70%. I'm at 67.
So there's a heavy lopsided difference here. Not going my way. But it all changes this week. Now that I get to announce the picks. I won't leave you guys out to dry. I will announce the London game this week, unlike Everett. I got you guys covered.
Hey. I was going off what ESPN had to say, okay?
And they announced the London game there. They have it right there. So you glossed over that one. But,
I'm back.
Okay.
All right.
We got 4 teams on bye week this week. Browns, Chargers, Seahawks, and Bucks. Thursday night football, the 0-4 Bears will be taking on the Commanders. London game, Jaguars at Bills. Jaguars staying over in London. So they'll have a back-to-back week. A little home field advantage for Jacksonville. Not really, but kind of. Early slate, Texans at Falcons, Panthers at Lions, Titans at Colts, Giants at Dolphins, Saints at Patriots, Ravens at Steelers, Eagles at Rams, which I'm very excited for. Might even try to, bad weekend. I was about to say maybe cop tickets, but that's definitely not a possibility this weekend. Bengals at Cardinals, Jets at Broncos, Chiefs at Vikings, Sunday night, Cowboys at 49ers, and Monday night, Packers at Raiders. Yeah, this is Roger Goodell saying fuck you to ESPN, giving them that game. But okay. Here are my picks for the week. No. Commanders, Bills, Falcons, Lions. Second, what the fuck game of the week? Titans. I know I'm not going to get a single pick correct with the Titans this year. I know I'm not. Dolphins. Main what the fuck game of the week? Patriots. I hate it, but I'm taking the Patriots over the Saints. I fucking hate it. Ravens, big. Eagles, Bengals, Jets, Chiefs, all away in the afternoon slate. Niners at home, which I also hate. And Monday Night Football, I'm going to do last second audible. I'm picking the Raiders.
Revenge game for Devontae Adams, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if Jimmy Garoppolo plays that game, I think the Raiders win, but I don't know if he is the problem.
I'm assuming we're back to AOC, Aiden O'Connell, of course. That's what I'm assuming. So, and hey, I know he has took a lot of sacks last week, but for a guy in his first ever start going up against Khalil,
who didn't know until a day before
season, maybe like the morning of,
literally morning of. You know, when I noticed,
what
I noticed, by the way, is the NFL said, all right, whenever a rookie's starting their first game ever, they're going to have a patch this year saying like Premier. Like that's a new thing. They have a patch sewn onto their jersey that says rookie
like
Premier.
Debut?
Like debut. Like they have a debut patch whenever a rookie starts their first game in the NFL this season. And that goes from throughout the whole season. No. Aiden O'Connell must not have known literally until hours beforehand because his jersey didn't even have a patch. The equipment staff didn't even have time to put it on.
I haven't noticed that, to be honest, but
all of them had it like week one. If you look at like Jordan Addison or Quentin Johnson, like they all had it.
Oh, Quinn Johnson, I think he had like 2 snaps on special teams in his first game. So
yeah, and that was his patch game.
True.
Okay.
That was his patch game. Yeah, right. 1 missed tackle on kickoff. Nice shit, QJ.
I don't think that you can make up the difference in this week, but there are a sizable amount of different games we have. Okay.
This should be fun.
And it's going to be a little bit out of order because my ESPN's whack. But Commanders, Vikings, Jaguars, Texans, Lions, Colts, Dolphins, Patriots, Ravens. Bring me the Rams, Bengals, Jets, Niners, and Packers.
Okay. So I got 3 what the fuck games of the week, and who does that apply to?
The Packers, because the last
person we brought up.
The Packers. Quentin Johnson.
Oh, well, we know that already. Don't need to pour salt in the wound. Okay. I kind of want to go over my 3 what the fuck game of the weeks here because I got no idea. First, what the fuck game of the week? Saints at Patriots. Okay. The Patriots last week, their 35-point loss was the worst loss Bill Belichick has ever had in his NFL coaching career.
Yep.
Now, Bill might be done. Okay, Bill might be done. He's not the best coach in the NFL anymore. That's for certain.
Yeah, which I got torched for over the summer, by the way, where I had him at like 10 or not even in it. And people were like, how can you not have Bill Belichick at like 3? I'm like, dude, he has not won anything like the last 4 years.
That's true. It's just 6 rings. God damn it. That is so many.
No, greatest coach of all time. He's fighting Phil Jackson.
But as of today, damn it, are we about to embrace debate? Who's better, Phil or Bill?
It's actually a hard debate, though.
Because Phil has 3
on 2 different teams.
3. Now, he does have the 2 best players of their respective eras, which helps. And he also had that guy, Shaq. That kind of helps, too. Don't get me wrong. But 11 rings? He literally has more than the fucking fingers on his hands, okay? Like, he's got a double ring, 1 finger. I mean...
So it comes to the question, is it harder to get a ring in basketball or football?
I'd say the NFL. Basketball, I believe, more often than not in a...
Hey, you're the one who did the head coach's, like, all-time rankings, and I think Phil was 1. for you?
I have no idea.
This is a long time ago. This was like last spring.
Yeah,
But
don't
you
remember
did
when I
do
got in
that.
there.
I think Phil was
That's
1
true.
and Bill was 2.
I could look it up right now, but we're running low on time, and
Yeah.
we're not going to do that. But okay, Saints Patriots, that one, what the fuck game of the week. Titans Colts division game, another what the fuck. Ravens Steelers would have been on this list, but I'm just picking the Ravens, and like if they lose that, then
let's just go over our
but
big
Packers
games.
Raiders.
I think that literally comes down to if Jimmy Garoppolo plays, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think there's.
I'm not sure if you saw this clip of Keenan Allen on a little chip block on.
Oh, to demo Tyree Wilson? Yeah, I did see that. Not good for him for a 6th overall pick, who's a defensive end.
That's
not
Keenan
good.
Allen. That's Keenan Allen, guys.
There are a couple games I want to go over just mainly. All right. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Vikings game to wrap up. So the 2 other games I want to talk about,
Cowboys,
Texans.
Niners. Oh.
We both have Niners though, so I'm not too concerned.
I know, but that is game of the week.
No, that is definitely. Well, yeah, that is definitely game of the week. That or Jets.
Oh my
Broncos.
God, Taylor's going to Minnesota this week.
No, what? I mean, yeah, or we'll really find out how much people care about Minnesota.
Yeah. So one or the other, we'll see.
I'm good. Yeah, but all right. I want to talk.
Let's talk about that one. That's more fun. Texans Falcons. That was more fun.
So I have Texans. You have Falcons. I think the Texans are a wagon.
I'm doing this. I'm picking against.
Yeah, actually, you know what? We shouldn't have to talk about this because you're literally picking it for CJ.
I'm picking the Texans by picking the Falcons. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I know.
I'm doing this I know if I pick the Texans, they're going to lose.
They're going to lose. Yeah. Also, Desmond Ridder looks so bad.
Don't say I didn't play my role.
Desmond Ridder looks so bad.
Everything I can. So bad.
So bad. Hey, I got 2 second-round picks for him.
Dude, Desmond Ridder is like going back to now. You literally matched up against him in Cincinnati. There's nothing he does personally to like win Cincinnati games. He's like the definition of a system quarterback. Like, take your checkdowns, don't throw the pick. It's fine if we don't.
Yeah,
get
unfortunately
the first down,
for him,
just don't throw the pick.
He stopped not throwing picks. So
yeah, and he also doesn't get first downs. So
he also doesn't know. Well, his coach doesn't know the forward pass was invented too. Is the problem?
Yeah, no, that also hurts. And when your quarterback isn't a threat, well, it's kind of tougher to run the ball with stacked boxes.
Not gonna lie, I might rather have Marcus Mariota right now.
Actually, for the running offense, yes.
Yeah.
But even better, I'll one up you. Justin Fields. You'll probably get him for like.
You think RG3 would come out of retirement right now?
Well, RG3 said the other week that like, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but I'm still working out, watching tape. I'm ready if I ever get a call. It's just like RG3, shut the fuck up. Like you're not. Get the hell out, dog.
Your career ended with the Browns, dude. I'm sorry.
Stop. All right, like come on. I love you, RG.
No, he was on the Ravens. I forgot he was on the Ravens for a couple years.
Come on. Yeah, but I'm doing this for CJ.
Yeah.
Okay. Last thing I want to say. Oh, this is for you, Everett. Now, the Bears have never fired a head coach mid-season, but the rumors are when the Bears lose to the Commanders tonight on Thursday, Matt Eberflus will be fired. Those are the rumors. But as a Vikings fan, and with you bringing up the other day that you are a little worried of what the small, minuscule chance, but still there is a chance that Caleb and Marv might be great on the Bears. So with that in mind, the goal is make sure the Bears don't get the number 1 pick. You are rooting for Chicago so unbelievably hard. This will be your Chicago, like you and Big Cat. It's the Crips and the Memes flag. Well, Big Cat kind of wants Eberflus out, but like literally.
But does he not want Caleb?
Oh shit! No. You're correct. He also wants the Bears. He needs Eberflus on the staff. So you guys are together on this. You guys both want the Bears to win. So Eberflus stays on staff. Wait,
he's a Bears fan.
He wants Eberflus because he wants the number 1 pick.
Oh, and he wants him fired after the year.
Yeah, after the year.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he wants
okay.
him to stay in season so they can be.
You think that they'd do better if Eberflus was fired?
Yes. Not
So
saying much, but one more win, yeah. They
so
go
then
from
I would
0 to
want the
1.
Bears to lose.
No, because then they'll go 0-17. Oh wait, shit.
But you just said that they'd do better. The Bears are a mind fuck.
Fuck. I put myself in a pickle.
Can they tie? I think a tie is the best option.
Okay. Let's play this out. A tie happens. Eberflus after a tie. How does that conversation go?
I think that he's fine. He's got another
somehow?
week. What I really need to be cheering for, by the way, is the Broncos to lose.
So they might end up getting that
in the one pick. Because I need the Broncos to lose and the Panthers and Bears to win. So they're all tied with record. And then the Broncos can get the one pick.
Yes. Okay. We'll revisit this Monday. I'll get a spreadsheet.
Hey, the Vikings might be in contention for the one pick after this week if we lose to the Chiefs. We have one win. All right. So now we got the 5th pick. Yes. All right.
Potentially.
All right. Yes. Real quick before we wrap up the episode, because we're getting close on time. Vikings Chiefs game. If Taylor Swift is there, chalk the game up. It's over. It's done. All right. Does not matter what happens. The Chiefs will win because the refs are going to be wearing red on Sunday. All right. And
if you thought the Commander, I already said
for my own health, this might be one of those games where I might watch the first half, or actually, no, I don't get to watch the first half of this game because I have practice. So
that's a good thing. Great timing, Tulane.
Yeah. So I will know by the time I'm done whether or not my heart is going to give out because I'll be coming into the second half of that game. But yeah, no, Tulane just scheduled it just for my own like health and well-being.
They saw the Chiefs were there. They're like, hey, we
can't let Everett watch this game. It's not we
got to do our part and
gotta hold them out. All right,
morale up. Got to keep morale up, guys.
But I'm hoping Jordan Addison gets some more reps. Justin Jefferson's looked good. Kirk Cousins, Dalton Risner needs to start. I know Ed Ingram's looked better, but Dalton needs to start. Cam Akers needs to be the running back 1. Alexander Mattison is not good. All right, I'm not counting them running against the Panthers as good. All right, Panthers defense is not good. And keep in mind that the Vikings offensive line still kind of imploded versus the Panthers defensive line. It's not a good look. Okay. Secondary needs to strap it down. If Byron Murphy wants to shit talk all that talk to Travis Kelce, you better nut up and shut up, buddy, because you're about to get lit the fuck up on Sunday.
That was funny when you sent me. It was the perfect use of was it a My Brother in Christ? I think it was an MBIC. Perfect use of an MBIC, and I mean literally a mere. Great. The term mere to describe this was hilarious, but not even a mere 10 days ago, Keenan Allen went 18 for 200 on your head.
Not excited.
The one thing I will say though, that could be interesting in this matchup, Dr. Blitz might dial something up. Dr. Blitz might have something dialed up for this game.
Well, hey, if Taylor's there though, the Chiefs get a 5-step head start. So
Jawan Taylor will be allowed to have 2 kick steps before the ball is snapped. It's also very funny that it's only Jawan Taylor that gets.
Well, Donovan Smith got away with holding. Clean. Donovan Smith gets the holding, and Jawan Taylor.
Johnson's clean. Lane
no, he did get called a little bit, but Lane Johnson might be the biggest case of fraudulent bullshit I've ever seen. People are like, well, Lane Johnson hasn't allowed a sack in the last 5 years. Well, Lane Johnson has been called for false start in the last 5 seasons. So, there's a little discrepancy
started there. Every single play for the last 5 seasons, which helps.
It helps a little bit, all right?
Yeah, slight difference.
My favorite thing is Jordan Mailata getting an 86.3 PFF grade the day after the Vikings got 3 sacks through him versus the Eagles. So That's some bullshit. But all right, gonna wrap up the episode today with our quarterback power rankings
last
and
week,
power
Max
rankings.
Crosby had a higher PFF ranking than Khalil Mack, who had 6 sacks and 2 forced fumbles.
And this is why we hate PFF. That's fucking bullshit. All right.
What?
So stupid.
Whatever.
What?
Okay.
What?
PFF. I mean, what? They said Max Crosby played a better
Yeah,
game.
that's why I said it's fucking bullshit. I thought you were saying what to me.
No.
No, you're agreeing with me. Yeah. It's fucking stupid. All right. Quarterback power rankings and power rankings. We're just going to go through these real quick. I don't know if there's much to talk about in this, not much shuffling around, but power rankings 10-1. Bucks, Ravens, Lions, Seahawks, Cowboys, Chiefs, Dolphins, Bills, Eagles, and 49ers.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I think that might be the best team ranking of the year. I think that might, like, after 4 weeks, we got it. Oh, fuck. It was bad.
I'm about to get fucking tossed on TikTok.
Now
is it the Bucks at 10? Is it the Bucks at 10?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. Yeah.
But they're the only other 3-1 team. I can't put Rams though.
Where do you got Lions?
8.
Okay. Was it Cowboys at 6?
Yep.
Who's 7?
Seahawks.
I'm not going to debate you on that one.
Ravens at 9.
Is that what it is at right now?
Yeah. Could that be it?
No. I'm cool with that. It's this 10 spot.
Yeah, I have to put the Bucks there because they're the only other 3-1 team. I wanted to put the Rams or the Colts, but specifically the Rams. The Rams are 2-2 though.
Yeah,
so it has to be the Bucks.
The Bucks in there. Throw the Bucks in there. Yeah.
All right, quarterback power rankings 10-2. Actually, no, we all know who 1 is, so I'm going to do 1 to 10. All right. Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, CJ Stroud, Josh Allen, Tua, Kirk Cousins, Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Geno Smith, and Lamar Jackson.
All right. So, I'm not going to push back at all. But please inform everyone why Coleridge Bernard Stroud just turned 22. Happy birthday, CJ. Please explain why Coleridge is the third best quarterback this year. Third?
He hasn't thrown a pick yet.
Is that what
yeah, he's third best. Third best. Okay. Yeah, he hasn't thrown a pick. He hasn't thrown a pick yet. Is lead second or third in the league in passing yards behind a offensive line made up of exclusively backups and the backups to the backups. Has no run game, and his wide receiver one's name is Nico Collins. So, I mean, doing all that with not that much notable firepower going into the season and an offensive line that rivals that of a JV high school football team, I'd say is pretty impressive. And I'm not gonna hold any rookie bias. Like, if you're doing that, I'm gonna put you there. Like, you deserve to be there.
Okay. So the rumors are Laramie Tunzel will be back this week, which is gonna make life a lot easier for Coleridge. CJ also didn't get sacked last week. I was shocked when I saw
because he's getting the ball out.
Oh yeah, no, got it. Now it was his lowest completion percentage of the year, but he put up 300 yards. So I love how NFL fans work. We completely disregard the completion percentage. He put up 300 yards, no pick. So that's a dub.
I mean, look, also before this last ring, he was at 7. All right, so moving up 4 spots. Kirk Cousins
yards or
no 7 quarterback for our ranking.
Okay.
And I mean, look, Tua didn't have a great game. Kirk didn't have a great game. Jared Goff was Jared Goff. Like, he was okay. Josh Allen had an all right game. I mean,
well, he was pretty fucking good.
Pretty good. But
48 points against the Dolphins to put up 70 to win. Now I know it's offense, defense, different. The Bills. But Josh Allen didn't go up against the team that put up 70 or the offense that put up 70.
Yeah.
But I will not question you at all for putting CJ over Josh Allen. Will not question you for a nanosecond. Hell yes.
Josh Allen's thrown picks. Guess who hasn't? CJ Stroud. So
I will give a little caveat though that Josh Allen's interceptions were essentially punts. They were like 7-yard interceptions.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm shocked. How does Josh Allen lead the league in completion percentage?
Dinks and dives.
I'm shocked. That's nuts to me.
It's not Brock Purdy. It seems like a Brock Purdy.
Lamar's 2.
Seems like a little Brock Purdy kind of thing.
Brock Purdy's 2nd in the NFL in yards per attempt.
Wow. No, Brock Purdy's 3rd. All right. For completion percentage.
Yeah, no, it's still. Yeah. I was just shocked that Josh Allen's essentially at 75%.
So Brock Purdy, what the fuck? Brock Purdy and CJ are the only 2 quarterbacks who have not thrown a pick yet.
You're missing one man. Say his name. Say
the GOAT, Joshua Dobbs.
Too. Hasn't thrown a pick.
Yeah, he's only thrown 4 touchdowns though. So.
Well, I ain't shitting on my guys, but Brock has 5, so he's got 1 more.
200 more yards passing though.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm going to be a little biased. All right. With that, thank you guys so much for watching, listening. Rate us 5 stars. You can find us on Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and on Instagram at WaterboyPod. Make sure you follow me and Grant on Twitter at Everett6 and at WaterboyGrant. You don't want to miss any new content.
Real quick, sorry, you didn't have Trevor Lawrence on that list, right?
No.
Okay, good. Just.
We post new content every Tuesday and Thursday. Sorry, new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube and all Spotify or all podcasting platforms. Post new TikToks every Tuesday to Sunday. Graphics twice a week. Don't want to miss any of that. With that, see you guys in the next episode. Waterboys out.